Bye.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It is Simphiwe NDABA. If you are new, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you guys, and welcome to you too. So in today's video, I'm basically just going to be talking about my experience being an unemployed graduate, especially in South Africa. We all know, especially during COVID, it's been tough on us and very strenuous on our emotions especially. So in this video, I'm just going to be talking about what I did, or what has worked for me to help me stay motivated and just keep my mind back on track and not allow all those rejection emails and failed interviews get to you. I mean, they'll get to you, but I'm going to show you how I, just kind of bounced back from those, emotions. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Okay guys, so I basically based all of these tips on, there's many more, but just the main ones that cover a lot of aspects of your life, and I will be using examples and make it relatable so that you guys can actually know that I've been through it. I'm not just speaking things I googled or whatever. It's things that I actually implemented in my life and actually worked. So let's get into the first tip to stay motivated as an unemployed graduate. So number one is trusting God's timing. God's timing is perfect, guys. The only reason why we get frustrated and impatient is because we want him to move on our go, on our say so. Where we say, God, I want a job tomorrow, please, and then tomorrow comes and that doesn't happen, you get frustrated with God. But it's if you can just step back and tune into God's what he's saying and what his word says. God's timing is perfect, y'all. And ever since I had to really just learn to be patient and just walk in his peace, I'm I see the rejection letters and I'm what God wants for me is coming, and I'm just going to be faithful and patient in that matter. Okay, that leads me to tip number 2. Guys, I don't know how I saw on Twitter, right, this girl was busy saying, I apply 10 applications every day and nothing is happening, and I'm there no wonder you're frustrated,
because 10 applications every single day, that's 70 applications a week, or 50 if it's Monday to Friday, right?
That's good math, right? Yeah. So I'm just thinking no wonder you're frustrated. And the thing is, I actually was doing that at the beginning of my whole job hunting experience, and guys, that thing is frustrating because you're putting all of this effort in to get no interviews or no replies or rejection and this and that, and honestly it overwhelmed me emotionally. And so I just told myself, you know what, I'm just gonna do what works for me. I'm not gonna try and pressure myself to do so much. 10 is a bit much, so I just decided, you know what, I can just lessen that amount and do it how can I say it, spread it over the week. So maybe I apply Monday, skip Tuesday, Wednesday, skip Thursday, Friday, so on, like that. But obviously do what works for you is what I'm basically saying. Just because she does it that way, maybe it works for her and she doesn't get stressed, but if it's emotionally overwhelming for you, do not do that. Do what works for you. Even if it's just picky every day, that's fine, but do not overexert yourself, because guys, it's a long journey and you do not want to kind of burn out. So Tip number 3 is to invest your time in your hobbies and in your passions, your interests, anything that really makes you so happy when you think about it, whether it be playing soccer, or writing music, or writing a book, or maybe you're just really good with words, or you're good at singing. Anything that you feel like is your passions. When you do it, you have so much fun. Invest fun and do the things that you're passionate about. For me, it was YouTube, and that's what I actually ended up, I started my channel because of it, because I was just like, I can't do this every day. What is it that I can also invest another side of me in? And it was YouTube, and I have so much fun every single day. Tip number 4 is having a daily routine. So I did talk about this a little bit in I think it's the past 2 videos that I posted. So I just spoke about having a routine and how it's helped me have some structure in my day. Before, when I was not so motivated and discouraged and a little bit depressed, when I didn't have the routine, I would wake up at 3, and then it's like that's when my day starts. I sleep at 2 again at 2 a.m. like that would just mess my whole day up. And then the only reason why I found it difficult to get out of bed was because I was like, what am I looking forward to? There's like nothing to look forward to. There's nothing binding me to dedicate my time and my effort to it. So when I started to implement a daily routine, it really helped me. It helped me just clear my mind. Number 5 is, we all know exercise, and we all know that exercise is scientifically proven to elevate one's mood, to give you just more positive emotions or a mood state of mind. And I have found that that has helped me, because when I was exercising, now let's just point it out, when I was exercising, I did definitely feel like I just had like a bounce in my step. I don't want to sound cliche or anything, but I did genuinely, I felt like I was running on some kind of like juice. I had no idea where the energy came from, but it did boost me. And so when I felt energetic, obviously I wasn't going to be inclined to want to jump back in bed or just sit and lounge around and do nothing. So it just gave me more of a better perspective and outside mindset on my situation and on my life. And it also distracted me, just guys, exercise, it elevates. I'm gonna give you guys a bonus tip, just something to razzle dazzle. But basically, I wanted to just say that it's very important to be cognizant of who you keep around you, your friends, your family. I know family is a bit tricky, because it's like, especially with us being unemployed, where are we gonna go? We don't have anywhere to go. So that's a bit tricky. However, people like your friends, and also social media, like what are you feeding yourself, who are you watching constantly on a day-to-day basis, that really does affect how encouraged and motivated that you remain. I mean, obviously I'm not saying do not be on social media or don't follow your friends, but be careful how often you're consuming that and how it's affecting your mind. Because I had to take a social media break at some point, where I was like deleting Instagram, Twitter. I was even blocking people off of WhatsApp, because it was just affecting me too much. But now I'm in a better place where I'm able to regulate, I would say, my emotions towards other people. I wasn't looking at it in an envious way, but I did notice that it was doing something to my mental health and to just how I was feeling emotionally anyway. So just be careful of that. I know, guys, that it's tedious, it's tiring to do the same thing every single day. And a lot of people, we're falling into depression, anxiety, we're not understanding what's going on, everything is uncertain. I get that, right? But once you understand that a negative mindset, the effects of that on you and what you do, you have to keep that in check sometimes. So once I started realizing that when people made me feel that way, it was affecting me applying then I'm not applying to jobs. If I'm not applying to jobs, who's gonna give it to me? It's gonna fall from the sky? Clearly not. So definitely just check who you keep around you. Make sure that you have a support system that, you know, encourages you. I know that some people are experiencing, you know, their families putting pressure on them or treating them some type of way just because of, you know, the fact that they do not have a job. But you just have to really keep your mind and your focus on the goal, and just keep trusting God, guys. We have come to the end of the video. I hope that you guys learned something. I hope that you guys, you know, took something out of it, and that you are gonna actually apply it to your life, because there's no use in hearing but you don't apply, you know what I mean? Maybe there's something that you can alter, improve, maybe take out. Let me know though in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear how you guys, you know, cope with the stress, the anxiety, demotivation. How do you get back up? How do you get fired up again? Because you being motivated or demotivated, it doesn't really change anything. Like, it won't really always determine will you get a job, but it makes the process so much better, guys. Like, might as well just be happy and look after yourself, but still, you know, whilst you're going through. Anyway, I'm rambling, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next video.